right, man. So
Special episode here.
Florida episode. Look at us,
Bald.
Airy, and we are at Bald Senior's house.
We're sitting right across from each other.
There he is. I mean, you can see it on our third camera. Like we can high five.
High five.
That's kind of cool. First ever contact between Bald and Harry on the Bald and Harry show. But,
pretty amazing time down here so far.
Yeah, we saw some spring training baseball. What else did we do?
Been hanging out in the pool this afternoon. We went to the casino last night.
Drinking some beers.
Drinking some different beers.
Hockey game tonight.
Yeah. It's been good.
Bald's first NHL game.
And we have a special beer today.
The most special beer there is. I mean,
we were joking earlier that Bald probably doesn't even rate this beer because it's just his favorite beer. I mean, I can see your anticipation. I know you've already had a couple this weekend, but how excited are you to drink it on Bald and Harry?
It's a dream come true.
All right. Well, Bald, I mean, let's not get the anticipation of it anymore. Let's just go for it, There it is.
Alai.
Alai.
Cigar City Brewing Company.
There it is. We've been teasing it for the past few weeks, ever since we knew this trip was happening. We knew it was going to happen. It's just a good beer.
Which is, I mean, Harry calling an IPA a good beer says something about it.
It's a good beer. Like, I'm not saying it doesn't taste like an IPA, because it does taste like an IPA, but it's good. Like, you can tell how much effort they put in to doing this. I think a lot of brewers, they just brew beer. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm sure they're passionate about it. I'm sure they put a lot of money into it. But this one, like, it's just special. Gotta pass the nose check first.
How about
first ever Bald and Harry? Cheers. Yeah. I got some of that beer in my nose.
I don't know what it is about it. I'm sure part of it is just like
there's a lot of nostalgia value.
Nostalgia kind of thing for me. The first time I ever had this beer was inside the Trop, which is probably my favorite place in the world. It's my cathedral.
Which, I know we're talking about beer, but you came down here. Normally, Bald comes down here in May or, somewhere in the summer. So we can go to the Trop and actually see live regular season baseball. But Bald was so fucking pissed off with the cold and the shit weather. He's like, screw it. Get me down there as quickly as possible. I just need to be in Florida.
Yes.
So you didn't get to go to your cathedral.
Yeah, missed out on the Trop, but we got to see the Rays still, and we saw some of the main players. So I mean, it was still good.
Right. You got to see Kevin
Kiermaier and a lot of the boys. So
it's fun too. Like you've never really had. I mean, it's been a long time since you've had that spring training experience. And it's different. It's way more
it's a lot different. A $15 ticket, and you're sitting right next to the left fielder.
Right.
Like normally that would be like an $80 ticket.
You give him a high five. Yeah. You could have a conversation with him if you really want. Yeah. And that's a cool part about spring training, especially players who are comfortable. Like you literally can't. We weren't really there before the game. Like before the game of spring training, like you can be like, "Hey, Kevin, how's it going, man?" And he'd be like, "Hey, man, what's up?" Like that doesn't happen in the regular season. They're all mentally prepared and all this shit. Really, you're going to watch them work out. That's all you're doing. They're just going through the workout to get them ready for the season. So
it was fun.
Yeah, we got this third camera here, but it's kind of cool. Other than it just makes us look fatter.
I don't know that there's anything that can make us look any fatter than we already are.
So we got in the pool. Just right before we did this, and Bald Senior was there, and Bald and I had our shirts off in the pool, and Bald Senior walks out and goes, "I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
He did it to us.
This is what you deal with." I took all my own fault for what I'm dealing with, but whatever. God, this is good though. You know, we've been looking forward to this this is like the climax of Bald and Hairy.
It's so good. I mean, it just, to me, it tastes like these vacations I take every year.
Sure.
Which I look forward to. I mean, it's a time away from the hustle and bustle of life. And not that it's like, oh, I want to get away from my wife and kids. But it's...
Speaking of... Was that them? So
I hope that the microphones
caught that, because I remember a couple of weeks ago I was wanting to show how annoying your text ringtone is. So maybe the cameras caught that. I don't know.
But not that I'm like, oh, ready to get away from my wife and kids, but it's totally an escape from the hustle and bustle of life.
Yeah.
To be in a tropical climate, to be able to drink my favorite beer and hang out with my dad and my brother, and it's just something I look forward to every year. And this is the taste, the flavor that reminds me of that.
It tastes like seeing palm trees and
yes,
cruising across the Howard Franklin Scenic Bay.
Yeah. I mean, when you live in Nebraska and you go through a long winter, especially the winter that we just had, it's like to see palm trees and water that isn't frozen.
Right.
It's amazing.
And not only that, I mean, don't get me wrong, you got the Missouri River. You might see that every once in a while.
Yeah.
Maybe the occasional
ice chunks floating.
The occasional lake you might see. But when and it's funny because we hardly ever actually take advantage of when you're down here, of like going to the beach or like seeing the ocean, anything like that. It's just being around it.
Yes.
And that's like one of my favorite parts of being. Like, you don't have to actively seek the beauty that is here. You cross a causeway, and just for a moment you go, like you took your first trip over the Skyway Bridge, and as you cross that bridge, you're just like, holy shit! Like,
yeah,
damn, this is nice. You know,
it's pretty crazy,
really
especially coming from Nebraska.
Is that Mrs. Bald?
No, that is Bald Senior.
What is he saying?
He's asking who's showing up for dinner tomorrow night.
Oh, I won't be here. Just let you know.
I will. I'll be here. I don't have anywhere else to be.
Yeah, like you literally ask them, what do you do?
Yeah.
Like, walk somewhere.
Walk down to the gas station, pick up a sandwich.
You could do that if you really wanted to.
You go hang out with my wife.
Yeah.
Anywho, we didn't get very much Call of Duty time in.
No, we didn't.
We could tonight, though. After the game, you could stop by.
True.
Get some Call of Duty time in.
Yeah.
We won't go into the details of when we tried to play it.
Yeah. Just say Bald. Reviewed a few too many brews.
Bald wants to re-review his Four Loko review.
Yeah.
He's
not going to rate it quite as high this time.
He's not going to have one of those in a while. I won't let him either.
So we had this big plan to play Call of Duty all night long, and it didn't work out. So
I think Bald played one game, and it was with 3 Hispanic dudes
speaking Spanish.
Did you recognize any of what they were saying?
Not a word.
Well, you weren't in the right state too.
Maybe if I was completely sober, I would have been like, "Oh, You said, I don't even know what word I would know that would correlate to Call of Duty.
Sure.
Well,
they might use like terms like is there?
Would they use this? Like, for example, if you're going to turbine, would they say let's go to turbine, or would they translate turbine?
Yeah, they'd probably say turbine.
I don't know. Any Spanish viewers out there?
Does our viewer speak Spanish?
Probably not. Probably not. Maybe. I actually know there was one. We had her name's Jackie at work, and she watched the Heineken episode because her favorite beer is Heineken.
She speaks some Spanish.
Spanish is her first language.
But I have had a couple people at work too that have viewed part of Bald and Harry, or Spanish as their first language. But
she hates you, by the way. Jackie hates you because you hated the Heineken so bad.
Oh man, it was terrible.
No, it was a good beer. I almost. We were at the casino
last night, and I'm like, hey, let's go get a beer. Like, we're about to leave or whatever.
And
the first thing I saw were Heinekens.
And I went back to
the episode. Tony was
like, the only time I drink this beer is if somebody just bought it for me. And I was just like, I should just buy it
for him and make him drink it.
Make him suffer through it.
Sorry, Jackie.
She forgives you. She's cool.
So let's rate this beer.
I think we're probably going to hear some fireworks involved.
It might surprise you. I might surprise you.
Let me pull this up here. Drinkability. That first?
Yep. Let me take a sip to figure it out.
Is this your third highlight of the day? Or second?
Second.
You gonna drink a highlight at the hockey game?
Yes, absolutely. I'm gonna give this beer a 4 on drinkability.
A 4. And when you say 4,
are you comparing it just to all of our other beers we've had?
Or
are you saying as an IPA?
I'm just saying that it's not a beer that you'd want to drink all day long.
Sure.
Like, it's a sipping beer.
And we've talked about this fly here. We actually toured Cigar City Brewing one time. And the tour guide showed us Invasion, which was based off of Alai. Only if you're at the Gasparilla Parade, you don't want to sit there and drink Alai all day. That would not be good for you. So they created a beer that goes, hey, you can drink this beer all day. So if we had Invasion here, that might be a 5.
That might be closer to a 5. Because this is 7.5% alcohol.
I didn't realize it was that high. I guess I never even looked.
You don't want to be drinking it all day long. You want to just sip a few. Like you'll notice when I'm down here, I don't exclusively drink Alai.
No, you don't.
Because I don't want to be wasted the whole time, you know?
Right.
So drinkability for me is, can I drink this easily and not get totally wasted?
Sure.
And I can drink it easily because it's so flavorful to me.
And it's not like,
but
like a lot of IPAs like just like fills you up and you feel like you're drinking a ton of calories, which I'm sure we are, but it doesn't really feel that way. Like it doesn't taste like a light beer, but it almost drinks like a light beer.
Yeah.
Like I could drink more Alais than I could a Bud Heavy.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
Bud Heavy, you drink one, and you're just like, why do people drink Bud Heavy? Like
that should be.
Really don't
that
understand.
beer should be outlawed. I think
people still drink it though.
I'm gonna have to call a timeout. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
You feel better?
Sorry, we've had a few beers. We've had a few beers in the pool. So like,
I think Bald took a couple peas in the pool.
That's against the rules.
I don't swim in your toilet, so don't pee in my pool.
Seriously, what's going on over there? Is it like world ending
or something?
On the phone?
Yeah.
It's all about dinner.
Oh, so it's 12 scene.
Yeah.
Just
silent.
going crazy. Oh, got you. So it's our siblings and whatnot hitting us up and all that. There he is in the corner. There's Bald Senior. You want to make a little guest appearance? Say hey.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
I have a. You can
say hey to the crowd.
All of our viewers.
Hey, crowd.
There he is. So thanks for getting involved on here for the special episode.
Absolutely.
Enjoy. I'll let you enjoy your IPA there while I enjoy my.
No, hi.
He's drinking rice beer.
No corn syrup.
He says no corn syrup. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I prefer corn syrup.
So we're down. Or you're still rating. I'm sorry, I interrupted.
No, I'll give it a 4 too. Drinkability. And for me to rate this more than a 3 of drinkability, that means something on an IPA, right?
Yeah.
That's a solid 4 there. Do we even need to talk about flavor?
I'm gonna give it a 5.
Of course you're gonna give it a 5.
I will give it a 5.
Taking the nostalgia out of it, just in a dark room with in a vacuum per se, this tastes pretty damn good. And I'm pretty sure I gave Hop Gun a 4. I'm gonna double check. See if I can find it. I got all this shit here. Hop Gun. I did give Hop Gun a 4. So if I give Hop Gun
what
a 4,
did I give? What did I
you give it a 4 as well.
Okay.
So if I give Hop Gun a 4, this is certainly a 5.
This, you can taste like the citrusness of it. I don't even know if
Citrusness?
citrusness.
Citrusness.
But and you still get the hops, and it's so well balanced for me. It's so good.
And I really like the can of Alai.
Dude, the can is awesome.
Like they kind of got the old school lettering on it.
Yeah.
And
like a 70s type lettering.
And Cigar City Brewing logo is a pretty good logo, with the green and the orange, like it just, they were smart when they designed it.
It pops. Yeah. The green can pops.
Yeah, it's a good can here. The Merry Game of Alai provides inspiration for the citrus-forward India Pale Ale with notes of clementine, orange peel, and caramel malt, creating an IPA that's both bold and approachable. Wonder how much that guy got paid to write that.
I mean, how big is Cigar City down here? Is it like a big local brewery, or is it just like, I mean, it's there?
I mean, if I lived in Tampa, it'd probably be different. But all people talk about is Big Storm Brewery over here. And I think Big Storm advertises more. We should have got a Big Storm while you're here. I've been there once. And it was good. It wasn't crazy, but yeah, like Big Storm, like they advertise in hockey games. They, you see them a lot more than you see Cigar City, at least over here. Maybe in Tampa it's different. I don't know.
We were joking. We were stuck in traffic on our way back from Port Charlotte from the Rays game, and there was a Cigar City
truck.
We
were thinking
rolling right up next to us, and we're just like, we could lean out the window and roll up.
Let's go like full. Let's go full like Mission Impossible style here. Like, I wonder if you know. You remember there was
a sign on the truck that said, "This truck is video monitored."
Like really, they have like webcams on the beer truck.
Yeah,
that's kind of crazy. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, your mouth.
It's like gold. This stuff.
Watering looking at it.
Yeah.
Value. New York was paid for this beer.
Bald Senior. How much did you pay for this 12-pack of beer?
Should we Google it? Let's take a look. Here, we'll
I mean, it's usually, is it about $12 for a 6-pack?
Check my public app. Oh, can we say the name of the retailer?
I'm just gonna pull up
As
the
long
Google.
as it's not our retailer.
Alai costs. Let's see here. Total wine mark $13.99.
Is that for a 6-pack?
It's going to be more than a dollar a beer.
That
would probably be a 12-pack.
It's a 12-pack.
$13.99.
I'll check my public app.
Oh, I got it right here.
You're good.
Maybe. We're kind of stressing out your Wi-Fi. Sorry. All sorts of pop-ups and shit. I need a new laptop. Anyone want to buy me a new laptop?
Bald Senior, you smell good. You putting cologne on?
You know, Bald Senior
always smells good.
He's one of those guys. Like, you know, when you look at a guy, and you're like, I bet that guy smells good. That's Bald Senior.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Might have been the gayest thing I've ever said. Like, you know that guy? I bet
He's your dad.
Wait, hang on now.
6-pack.
6-pack, 16-ounce can for $13.99.
I'll be right back.
And we'll get for sure the price here before we rate it. I mean, what will I pay?
What it
In
takes.
the next episode of Bald and Harry, you're going to find out what I paid. That's a little cliffhanger there.
Okay, this website's really pissing me off here. Look at that, 97. I think that's their rating, 97. But $13.99, 6-pack, 16-ounce cans. You don't need a 16-ounce can with these, I don't think.
Oh, that's a 16-ounce can.
Yeah.
Dude. That changes things.
So, $14 for a 6-pack of 16-ounce cans.
Look at that picture, though. It's got the Alai player on there. That's pretty sweet.
Oh,
Ours
yeah.
doesn't have that.
I wonder if the 16-ounce cans have that on it. That makes sense.
It's a little different.
I kind of like this one instead. I don't, you know what I mean? Like,
It's still got a highlight player on there. It's just not colored.
yes, you're right. I never even noticed that.
Sorry, I must put prices of the beer on their app.
So we don't know what we bought these beers for.
Anyway, I'll say that it's worth its weight in gold.
I'm going to estimate around $15.
Probably about $15 for a 12-pack. So, yeah. I mean,
5.
it's a 5 for Bald.
Right.
5 for Bald. Now, let me do this real quick. Hang on. And I know I haven't updated this shit. But what is the highest total beer that we've rated? That was the Longboard Kona. Nope, I'm sorry. That was the Hop Gun. Oh, let's see here. Because this is a big deal. This rating that I give it decides if it's the highest rated beer we've had.
What if another beer is higher? Does that mean it's not my favorite beer anymore?
Well, no. This is
the highest you've rated beer.
No, I believe this is the highest you've rated beer. Because Bald total is 14. Actually, you rated the same for Hop Gun, a total of 14. I did a total of 11. So already, whether I go 4 or 5, this is the highest rated beer. So I don't think I can give it a 5 on value. I mean, it's great. It's fantastic. It's but a 5 on value is a go-to. Here we go. No matter what, this is what I'm going to do. It's not very often that you actually rate value higher than I do, too. But I am going to go with 4.
I'm a little more of a penny pincher.
A little more frugal. But I'm going to give it a 4. So we have drinkability 4, flavor 5 and 5, and then a value of 5 and 4.
That's a highly rated beer.
Very highly rated beer. Obviously, I'm going to ask you, are you going to buy it again? We're going to say yes, because you're going to buy it again in about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Speaking of the game, so we talked about this. Bald was really worried about what to wear in the game. He's really worried. And
I still don't know if I'm going to wear jeans or shorts. It might be cool.
I always
wear shorts
because we're going to be
outside.
But it's not that bad. It's like 70 degrees in there. You'll be okay in shorts. But he's funny. So we went through Bald Senior's closet to try and find what jersey Bald should wear. And he's got like 8 Lightning jerseys, and Tony's like, I want that one. Not the Lightning jersey. It wasn't the Lightning jersey he wanted. He wanted the Red Rocket jersey. So a little backstory on that. Our father, Bald Senior, he participated in some amateur hockey beer league stuff, and they named their team the Red Rockets. And I wish I should have taken a picture and put it up on the screen.
Bald Senior. Or we could just go ding later if you want.
I mean, if we have it, might as well. Can you grab the Red Rocket jersey? We want to share the Red Rocket jersey. It's nice. We have an assistant.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. The senior producer.
She's pretty good.
Yeah. Mrs. Harry. She's good. She's really like, I don't even ask. I just
Little
say
Raymond, all he does is come in and talk smack. He's a terrible producer.
Reese's Pieces. No, the senior. This is our junior producer. Our stand-in.
He's doing good though. He might be in line for a promotion.
Checking in a little bit too much, What is he doing? Oh, there it is. Might be difficult. Maybe you can move your. There you go. Move the iPad there a little bit. So that's the Red Rockets jersey that Bald wants to wear.
Are you number 12?
I was on the Red Rockets.
We talked about this, Tony. You just don't remember.
Why did we talk about number 12?
We were looking at it that night.
I don't remember.
Yeah, you don't remember that.
No. There it is.
I love the glasses on the dog.
The glasses are
supposed to be like astronaut goggles.
Glasses.
It's kind of cool.
Why were you number 12? Bald Senior.
That was the only number you had, I think. I don't know.
That was your football.
Like Little League Baseball, where the smallest size is number 1, and it goes.
I was in Little League Baseball. I was always 12 because I was a fat kid.
I was always number 3 because I was one of the smallest.
On that, I don't know. I think they said we got these numbers available, and of those numbers are only like 12.
I don't know if we can actually hear you.
Okay.
Well, I think back then they said we got only these numbers available, and the only one I liked out of them was 12. Otherwise, it would have been 9 or 16.
I'd be an awful interviewer, like newscaster guy. Like, all right, Mr. Coffee, what do you think?
9 for Gordie Howe.
Gordie Howe. Yep. 16 for Bobby Clark.
Why wouldn't you use like what do you wear like in high school?
I was 16 in hockey when I could, and football was 25.
Does anybody remember what number I was in high school?
55.
Wrong.
63.
Wrong.
It was 50 something.
Correct.
53.
No.
58.
Yes.
Yeah.
You win. Good job, everybody.
You know what number I was?
12.
Number 12.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I know.
Number 12.
So you're gonna wear that jersey tonight?
Yep.
Probably represent the Red Rockets.
There's something I wanted to do, though. There's one thing I wanted to do. You could wear that. You could wear that jersey. That's fine. You can do that. Or I got you a birthday present. I already told you I got you a birthday present.
Uh-oh.
A new first for Ball and Harry. We've never given each other a gift.
You might have started.
Oh, geez. What?
Check it out.
It's a Kucherov jersey.
Kucherov jersey.
Oh my gosh, Harry. You didn't have to do that.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I got a good deal on it, so don't get all special and happy. But you're right. I didn't want to pay $170, $200 for a jersey either, but I found this one. It's an authentic jersey. Pretty damn close to players wear.
Complete with tags.
But I found a good deal on it. I'm like, hell yeah, he's got
embroidered and everything.
Yeah, he's got to have it. You know, I'm not going to pass this.
Oh my gosh, Bald.
And normally, like I said, you're down here.
I mean, Harry.
You're usually down here in May, like near your birthday. So I'm like, let's just get him a birthday present. It makes sense. I'm not going to see you in May. So there you go.
I think I'm going to wear the Kucherov jersey.
Oh, right? I'd probably slap you if you say, yeah, I'm still going to go with the Red Rocket jersey.
Thanks, mate.
Enjoy and you know, represent in Omaha. Do you need another one?
I got some.
Yeah, some primer.
Some chaser.
Can I show you guys something cool? Like, let's say that we aren't in the shade and all of a sudden the sun comes out.
Sure.
What do?
Snap on.
I mean,
it's pretty slick. I agree that's pretty slick, but
it's awful dorky.
Yeah, fix your frame there a little bit. No, not your eyeglass frame. Like you in the frame. Thanks, Bald Senior. Those are pretty slick though. Lightweight.
Very lightweight. Man, I'm like kind of flustered now. I'm very grateful.
You didn't expect it?
No,
you didn't. Remember because you're looking at him.
And I was like, no, don't get it, dude, don't get it. I'm like,
I thought that you were just telling me don't get it because Dad has jerseys.
I did tell you that. I did say that. Yeah, but I just got it. I couldn't pass it up. So
you're the man.
Happy birthday.
Thanks.
Even though it's
2 months away.
The highlight episode has been everything I've wanted it to be. It was a great beer and a great thing. The weather's perfect out here, especially in the shade. If we were in the shade, it'd probably be a little toasty.
Yeah.
But it's good. Good. What else do we got?
We were gonna do a St. Patrick's beer.
We still can.
Maybe it'll be a late St. Patrick's beer.
Or if you decide you want to play some Call of Duty later,
maybe we could do another one.
We could do another one at my place. Or if we wake up tomorrow, have a because there are a few scenarios where it's okay to drink beer before noon. Golfing, tailgating, fishing. And I think one of those is also St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick's Day, all bets are off.
I was just gonna say all bets are off.
Yeah, and I fly out.
Not necessarily for me, but for most people.
Yeah, people go crazy over St.
I know. It is crazy. You drive by those Irish pubs.
Yeah,
and there's tents set up, and
you'll see it. They dye the river down Tampa green. They do that every year. So they did that today. So when we go down to the hockey game, you'll see. I don't know if it's still green. I don't know how long it lasts. I'm not a scientist on how long green dye lasts.
You know, if you're in Nebraska, the rivers just overflow. There isn't enough green dye.
There is a lot
to dye those rivers.
That's just crazy, though. I mean, what's going on in Nebraska?
The whole state is messed up, dude.
It's bad. Like, I mean, luckily, I think everybody is safe. You know?
Yeah.
It's not like a dam broke all of a sudden and there's just a wave of.
Yes. Yeah, I don't think that anybody's been hurt or killed or anything like that, but definitely massive property damage.
I'm trying to pull up some images here we can share on here. It's pretty bad. I feel really bad. I mean, however, I will say in true Nebraska form, all the Nebraskans are going crazy because it's not getting news coverage.
Yeah. Nebraska area can be kind of dumb.
They're kind of like, we're important too. It's like, yeah, I agree. And here's some pictures.
And this isn't just one place in Nebraska. It's like the whole eastern part of the state.
Absolutely. It's pretty bad. I mean, shit, can you imagine that? Like, I saw a map of the road closures, and it's
the
just
whole state.
The whole state. Like, you can't get anywhere.
The city of Omaha is an island right now. You basically can't get out of the city.
I mean, good Lord. Some of this is ridiculous. And that's just snow, right?
It was snowmelt and then a flash flood, like a big rainstorm. It all happened on the same day.
Kind of a worst case scenario.
Yeah.
I love this. Look at this. You got the city sign just standing up in the middle of the water. Like, that's not supposed to be water there.
No.
Oh, this is why you live in Florida. You only deal with hurricanes like once every 10 years.
Well,
dude, this was a good beer. Many more to come, I'm sure, of this. But we've had some good times while you're here, and we'll have some fun tonight too, I think.
Yeah.
Who knows? Who knows what else is going to happen? It's a little crazy around here. So, all right, you got anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, thanks for having a beer with me.
Thanks for having a beer with me.
Wrong one. You know,
Empties.
but many more, and let's go have some fun. Go drink some more.
Thanks, guys.
All right. We'll see you.